Yeah, yeah, yeah. Brownsville, we go hard. In the hood, always good. Never let a soul be so bold. Take my dignity and not get scolded. Always keeping it tight by doing things right. That's why they call me Barbie. Everything nice. Holla, yes. It's your girl, Brownsville, Brooklyn, Barbie with another Hollywood journey, inspirational, uplifting story for you guys. Yes, and this one is called Stomping Grounds. So as I said, my stomping grounds is where I all started from, and that was in Brooklyn, and my public school 298, shout out, yes. That's where we met a lot of great teachers, principals, deans. That school cared about the students, cared about you learning, always went out of their way to do things for you, went way above and beyond, always. Um, that school, we hosted a lot of talent shows, went on a lot of trips, visited museums throughout all the boroughs. We talking about Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, Staten Island. We would go on endless trips, endless Broadway shows, plays. I know I darn near try to participate in everything that they offered. I try to make sure, yes, I want to go. Um, we had a lot of fun. In that community or in our school, in our area. We had a lot of fun growing up. Um, I had a lot of teachers that I admired, but one of the teachers that I really admired growing up in that school, her name was Miss Kanowitz. Miss Kanowitz, if you could hear me now, I love that teacher, Miss Kanowitz. She had so much poise, so much class about her. She was just a nice lady. And not to be biased, um, she wasn't black. But she always stood out for me. She always make sure I was good, make sure if I needed extra help, extra work, extra anything, she would make sure that I got it. If she couldn't get it, she would make sure I get the resources to get what I need. Again, I love Miss Canowitz. I wish I could have stayed in contact with her, but when you're little and you leave in school, you know, you cannot be thinking you're going to stay in contact with an adult and you're a child. So, yes, so again, she was a really, really, I would say she was one of my inspirations or someone that I looked up to as a teacher growing up. She really was. She was a great person. One of the things that stuck out the most of growing up or in that public school, there was a few things, but this is one of the many things that stuck out. Our school did a play. We did a play called The Wizard of Oz. I know you people been seeing The Wizard of Oz on TV. You seen it on Broadway shows. You seen it everywhere. But you didn't see our Wizard of Oz. Our Wizard of Oz was like no other. I'm talking from costumes. I was actually a munchkin in The Wizard of Oz, and I actually helped with the props, like the decorating part. That's where my creative skills, or guess where I implemented them. But the Scarecrow, the Lion, the Tin Man, Dorothy, the Wicked Witch. I mean, our play was so awesome that we did it for one night. That was the original intention, to do it for one night. But it was so great that we were asked to come back and do it another night. And then after the second night, word got around town and we were asked to do it like a third time. Who wasn't feeling like a star? Of course you was feeling like a star. News, everyone in the area, the school area, everybody knew about it. Everybody was coming out. Like I said, we did it for principals, we did it for the parents, we did it for the students, we did it for like the legislators in the area. If there is some way that someone could find that tape, that might be one of my little projects. If I could try to find that tape, let me tell you, that Wizard of Oz show was awesome. Awesome. That's why I said I don't care what Wizard of Oz show they play, bring. Some of my classmates even went on to pursue a career in, in the arts field as far as acting. But again, that show was awesome. One that I will never forget. So again, if you were with us at that time, you would have felt like you was like in a movie, like you was a movie star. So from a young age, attending all of these Broadway shows, going to the museum, um, doing all of these things, I think that also enhanced the creativity that was in me, because when you go into Broadway shows and plays, it's all about the designing, the costumes, and seeing all of that stuff and how it's all put together. So that kind of enriching your mind. That's why, kids nowadays, they don't want to do these things. They just want to stay home and be on that damn game, which is not going to be helping you. It could help you in some aspects, but you got to get out into nature. You got to get out and do stuff. Because growing up in school, like I said, we was everywhere. And as a child, and that went into my adulthood, I participated in everything and went on every event, trip, field. I was everywhere. I tried to be a part of. So you have to tell yourself that the most important thing is that's why when you have kids, you have to let them try multiple things. With my kids too, growing up, 1 minute they want to do basketball, 1 minute they want to be doing swimming, next minute they want to be doing boxing. So with kids, you got to let them try different things. And then a lot of times, a lot of activities, they don't require that you have to take on like a commitment, because they know children change their minds. They might want to do this for this time, and then when they start doing it, they start having to do the lessons and things like that. Then next thing you know, they don't want to do it, or they don't want to be involved doing it. You see why it's important getting out? I was trying to show y'all these little ducks over here, or swans, or whatever. Where are they? Oh no. Wow. Oh, you can see them now. Trying to spot them. You wouldn't get to see these things if you don't come outside. So again, it's important for you to let your children try things, because it gives them an insight on doing different things, and also kind of enhance them to see, what they like. So it's okay to do one thing and to do another, because those little things turn into greater things. So let your child explore. Okay, so this was one of my uplifting stories. I'm going to try to keep these stories going. I'm having a little problem with my actual YouTube page with the subscribe button. It's always something. So in the meantime, I'm going to just keep posting these reels. I have so many things on my plate that I'm trying to do. So in the midst of this, just keep yourself abreast with my Instagram, which is blessed_Barbie. Then you got with you on Instagram, and then I have a Facebook page, which is Barbara. You can always look me up there. And like I said, that blog is probably going to take a little while, being that I have custom stuff. But I think with the blog, you'll be able to go on there once I do get it set up, and that will be posting events that will be showcasing some of the custom items that I will be having. And in the meantime, if I have to showcase them, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, you guys will still get to see the stuff, but I'm just trying to make a pattern. So again, stay blessed. God is with you every time. I'm with you every time. Just keep your head up. It's a cruel world out there.